Bigfoot. He's both legend and myth. He's both fantasy and reality. He's a hero and a criminal. Bigfoot. He's just damn interesting.
When I started looking for Bigfoot in Minneapolis in June 2016, I didn't expect to find what I have found. I figured I would find inconclusive pieces that I would have to make fit. I thought I would be in a situation where I would have to force what I found to be Bigfoot related. But that's not the case at all.
Smidgen, just a little sign of your neighborhood Bigfoot. As we go in here, I'll have to lighten this up again. That 100 back to 50. There we go. So here we are.
This is like the area in a scary movie.
This is like an area in a scary movie. She's absolutely right.
Like where Bigfoot is just in the
Yeah. But there's really nothing here now. If I were to walk through that brush, but I'm telling you, mosquitoes are bad down here. If I were to walk through that bush, there's a tree that's knocked over back there. Here it is. You can see it right here. More than one. A whole bunch. And it's blocking the pathway. So, hold on, Em. So is this indicative of activity? Does this say to you, Bigfoot's back here blocking things off and doesn't want people to go this direction? This was a pathway. And you can see it. Oh. It is blocked off. Clear away back there. I'm getting bit up. So, yes. I do believe Bigfoot comes up right up the sides of the Mississippi in Minneapolis. I certainly believe that. Because I've got activity that says as much. Look at that. That's just thrown right there. Now some loggers have come by, they've cut, but that's snapped. That one is snapped. The ball roots are up on these trees. They're just pushed over. And as I said, it goes all the way back that way on what used to be a path. So I come down here expecting to find nothing, and instead I actually find that they do come down here. Not only do they come down here, but they set up perimeters. They set up distinctive markers to let themselves know where to go and where not to go. You know, that to me is amazing. Whew. All right, guys. We came back here. I was taking pictures, but it got so interesting with the downed. I'm not gonna film it. My assistants, both 1 and 2, were worried that I was going to film them. Now I keep hearing what I think is an eagle chick. At least that's what I think. So I'm done with the pictures, and now I'm filming. It is just really crazy back here. These were obviously blocking the path. This is not even the area that I wanted to check. I came down here because it looked different. It's new, and we can see, you know, from right there, there's where it snapped. So it could snap by itself or from high winds, I suppose, that came through. But we haven't had high winds like that along the river here. I mean, then back here, as you can see, we've got more trees. You know, it's just crazy. This part is very strange. Could it be something that is a Bigfoot? Of course. Could it be something else? Yes. But you have to give me that this area is pretty creepy. I mean, it is creepy. Look at this. What you would call a blind. That right there, that's a broken tree. Tree break. And it goes back here along to the Mississippi. Now again, there are people that come down here regularly. We're in between 4 million people. I was in soft ground, so that would be prime area for footprints. I would like to see footprints. I would like to find bones. That's my next objective, is to find bones of a feed. Find remains of something they've ate. You know, this is thick and intense. I'd like to come down here during the day because it wouldn't be so mosquito-y. I really don't know. Ouch. But we're back here and getting eaten up. There is tons of areas for obstructed view. I really haven't seen people this far back.
Because it's Bigfoot.
What are we looking at?
Fire pit.
Yep, there's a fire pit.
Are you gonna take that off?
So somebody was down here burning. Could be a homeless person. That there looks like a tree lean, folks. By every definition I've heard so far, it is between, ouch, a Y of a tree right up there. Then we have another tree that was pushed over. It could have fell, but it could also have been pushed.
Yeah.
We've got more of an area back here. You know what? My big fear is that I'm going to come back here one of these times and these things are going to jump up and go.
Okay, Joey.
Yeah. So here we go on the way out from the Minneapolis river. I've got my camera way up in the air to capture anything I might miss. Otherwise, I don't have my FLIR with me. This would be an area if I had 3 buddies. I'd come down here and check it out at night. But not alone. I'm not come down here with my wife and my daughter. Come down here with my guys. My guys who make me look tiny. I have a few of them. This to me is just interesting as hell. Lee, go on up, I'll meet you up there. Interesting as hell. I got no solid wood for anything. No solid wood. Let's give it a shot. I'm telling you. These beings are not animals. They're as much animals as I am an animal. These are beings. Intelligent, crafty. I mean, right now, I feel like I'm being watched. That's how I feel. I feel like I'm being watched. I'll have to go over this footage when I get home because it is crazy how much I feel like I was being watched back there. I don't feel alone. So we're down here at just the Minneapolis park and taking a look at this tree that's right here, and we see that it's broken. It's a tree break. Over this direction is where all the people are. Okay, so you don't have to duck, Emma. You're fine. Over here is where all the people are, and this tree break, I believe, is saying don't go over here, to stay over here. So that's why I turned the camera on, to see if we see more things. Now, back in this area, there's a lot of deadfall, and some of it is crazy looking, and the other is just well, it just looks like deadfall. So can't really read too much into it, but there's definitely some strange things here. Like right here, we have a tree stuck on there, and then we have this all interwoven. Can you see that? It's all interwoven. So this is where things get a little strange. And back over here, it looks like we have another cliff. Now we have people that just watch us on the other side over there. So this would be another instance where it would be a situation where if they're down here, they come out at night. So they would be out here at night, if at all. I just know that there's a lot of strange things down here. A lot of strange things. Like right over there. Okay, this is really super duper creepy and super duper strange. See, right here we've got a tree leaning across the walkway. Then back here we've got 1-2 tree leans into another tree. I've got to go back here and check this out. This is the kind of stuff that makes me go slow, because it's peculiar to say the least. So you can take a look right here. Goes right on up. You can see where these tree falls. See? You can see I'm looking at the camera. I know it's good. It's quartered. It goes right up into that. That is strange. That is strange. We got another tree lean over there. This is where I start recording because it's not normal, you know. Do I have anything back here of interest? I see it could be a large walkway here. I mean, look at it. It's huge. Now I'm just looking around because, like I said, it is really strange, guys. really strange. There's a tree break. We're coming back on a shale rock cliff area, and back here there appears to be more breaks and more things back here. So we're gonna go take a look. Stay there, Emma. We got another tree lean right there, and a tree break right here as we get closer to this area. We got tree breaks there. We got rock or tree pilings here. We got a big stick lean here that has to be placed. That's between the crook, you see that? And the Y down there. Okay? So we've got definite signs of intelligence putting things places. And that's right along a cliff range. I'm gonna make my way over there, but here goes that tree line. Now I'm gonna go see if this is just a regular fall. There's a root right here. If this was drug and placed there, and there is no root there. Okay, no root, and it goes up there. So definitely have activity. Emma, come back here. In a city of 4 million people, you've got this. And I know Bigfoot in the Minneapolis area is not so popular that people are running around doing this. I know it's not popular because I've been looking at it for years and nobody has really put anything out there. I have to find people in other locations, people in Oregon, people in Washington, you know. So I'm really the only dude walking through, no, I am the only dude walking through Minneapolis looking at this stuff. And I found some interesting things. Look at that tree. That tree is, you see it? Let's get that out of there. That tree is ripped out, thrown over. It's right next to another tree break. Emma. Em. Come over here. So this ground is really soft over here. Really, really soft. Now we're coming up on another area that has more stick, you know, strewn sticks. There's that break, hang, bends. I mean, it's pretty crazy. We got this log over here, and it is, you see it? It's right there with sticks hanging on it, pushed over, and I am coming up over here closer to this shale outpost, and it's just a cliffside, but you get this spooky feeling, man, when you're out here researching and you get to these areas that are suspect, because this is suspect, man. Homeless cats don't walk around and do that. I've seen homeless cats, and they don't do this, man. Homeless cats drink and get drunk, okay? This is not, I mean, look at that. Got a tree break right there that falls down, and then over here you could have some caves. I'm not going up there by myself, man. That's just not gonna happen. But you could have caves over here. Right over there. And if you do, you wouldn't know it because I'm not going over there. Not by myself and not with my daughter. Because what I'm finding down here is saying, I mean, look at that. Look at that. I'm going to zoom in for you. That is sticks. Strewn across. Strewn across. They're placed there. And I'm telling you, homeless dudes don't do this. Homeless dudes do not do this. I talked to a friend of mine to see if he'll come out with me. And he may. You know, I'm the crazy guy of the bunch. I'm the fun one of the bunch. But that's where this crazy structures go here. We've seen all the lean-tos. I showed you the tree that didn't belong, thrown up in a tree. Show you the break, and we come back to a cliffside that more than likely has a cave in it. But I'm not going in there. So that's right in the heart of Minneapolis. And I am stepping all over in soft ground. But you can't see anything in the ground as far as foot tracks would go. Now, this would be an area that I would love to bring a look at all that. That there is, oh my God, I'm getting bit up. That there's all kinds of bark laid in one spot. We're coming up to the researcher. That's what drew my attention to come back here. It's just crazy. How are you with the mosquitoes, honey?
Not good.
Getting ate up? Let me pause this, and this is where we were walking, and I seen this put in there. Just want to see. There's two put here, and they're not from trees. So there's two. There's another tree break over there. Huh?
That one actually hurt like it bit.
All right. Oh, let's look at this. Is this a...
It looks like an X at the top.
It does look like an X at the top. It looks like an X at the top. And I'm not sure. Let's take a look. Was this tree?
Yep.
That tree was placed here. See that? That tree.
Be careful.
That tree was placed. Now I hurt myself already messing around with these things. This tree belongs. This tree belongs, but it was pushed over. It's still alive, it's still rooted. The other one is dead. That's the one I just messed with. It's strange things. I mean, look at here. That is a structure, you know. Then you have this tree right here ripped apart. You can see there's no limbs on it. It's broke at the top and it's just standing there, you know. And so crazy. Let me look at this. Those.
Stop it! Stop falling.
This is wild. My daughter said that she's seen something in the brush over here that was big. She thought it was a bear. So, might mess around and catch one. I'd already looked at that one. Whoa, son of a man. I just sunk in. This is why I don't like being back here, because
Quicksand.
not quicksand, but just soft ground. So, there's another, I mean, if you look at it, it's another branch that covers the ground as if to say, don't come back here. Now, we already did. We broke that law.
So now Bigfoot's aren't gonna go back there anymore.
Oh, they'll go back there.
No, they won't because their senses are a little high.
They're kings of the jungle, honey.
They don't care. Look at that. Looks like a little house.
Where?
Right there.
So back there, my daughter says,
Oh, this is like a trail back there.
looks like a little house.
See?
And she found a walking trail that walks back here. So we're gonna go back here and check out this little house. It's in the middle of a dead tree. It's dead, broken. What do you mean? No, honey. Broken things everywhere. And she is right, it looks like a little dwelling.
Beautiful.
Looking for abnormalities here. I mean, this could have formed naturally,
Look at it.
but I do have soft ground here where things were, but are no longer. So we do have a lot of tree breaks in here. I just doused you up with stuff and you're still getting bit?
Yeah.
You've got some sweet, sweet Indian blood in you, honey. Look at that tree hang right there. There is really interesting stuff along the riverbank of the Mississippi
I want to go to over there.
in Minneapolis. We will. Let's go back to this way. We're coming out of this area now, and
I want to go to.
you know, I've never really been looking for footprints because those aren't as exciting to me as tree breaks. Because tree breaks, the power that is behind that is staggering. You know, that's just, it's just very, very strong. So over here was where my daughter said she thought there was a bear. Now we got stick piles, okay? We got a stick lean right here. See it? Got all this leaving away here. I told you to wear something different.
No, they get at me every time.
You should have wore what I got.
You've got pokies on you.
I know, honey. So right back here, there's another jammed up area, and M said there was something shaking it.
It was like a brown.
Here we're
furry.
looking around. She said it was brown and furry, and we've got all kinds of breaks. I mean, just tons of them. Tons of them. Tons. Tons of breaks. I really don't know.
I really want to sit right here.
You do? Go ahead. Just filming this area. And I'm just amazed at the down, at the piling. The piling of these things. They're grouped up. Things are broken. Down here, because I'm seeing so many tree breaks in every which direction, that I don't think tree breaks are direction markers. Not in Minnesota. Tree breaks in Minnesota is simply like a calling card. You know, if I was walking around without my buddies, wondering where my buddies were and wondering if I had any buddies around, if I looked up and I seen a tree break, then I know that my buddies are somewhere around. They are here someplace. And I could call out. They would hear me and we would join up. So they're markers. I think they're simply markers to let others know they're in the area. Here goes another one. Do you see it? It's right there. Let's go see if this was this here? because it moved here. Got this here. See it in the ground? Let's take a look. Oh no, that was just placed there. See, I can move it. I'm gonna let it be. I got yelled at before for moving things around, so I don't do that anymore. And right back there, we have more groupings of sticks, you know, and that is another shear wall. It's another clay wall. So they're not a shale wall, shale. So there could be more caves over there. I'm not trying to go over there because again I got my daughter, so I'm just walking back this way and seeing what I see. And so far, what I'm seeing is that there is definitely Bigfoots. Or creatures, you know? Would people be more satisfied with calling them creatures rather than Bigfoots if we said there's unknown primates? But see, that's assuming that they're primates. What if they're not? Now, I'm going to be scanning the area here real good, because I just got a whiff of skunk. And down in Florida, why do you think they call them skunk apes? Because they smell like skunks. As you see, passing over logs again that are strewn over the walkway. And the skunk smell. Em, do you smell the skunk smell?
Yeah.
It's getting stronger.
That means we should go.
That means we should go?
Yeah, because I don't want to get sprayed by them. You don't know. Oh, see, there's a trail back there. Let's just go to the trail and then let's find the beach.
We got noises to the right. And we got people to the left. Definitely got people to the left, and we got noises up here. But we got skunk
We can't take it anymore.
smell. And I'm trying to figure out what that skunk smell is. Looking, I don't see anything, but we're right in the middle of a mini explosion of trees, man. Trees got all tore up here.
That means that we should go.
From what?
Yeah, because that means that they probably don't want us to. But they're probably going to track us down at home.
You know, a couple nights ago I heard a really loud explosion. Lightning. I think we found what the lightning struck. Look at that. I mean, it was loud. Boom! Here it is. Shook the house.
I didn't feel it at all.
So that's natural, I'm betting. But right back here, we got a tree.
That's really pretty and tall.
Balanced off. One back there. That doesn't belong there.
These trees are really tall.
That is placed. We are coming up on the end of this. I'm gonna put this in the air. So that's a different perspective of things. See it up there? Now you get to see things from an advantage, a height advantage. This would be what a Bigfoot would see, you know? So let's check this out. I want to make sure you hear me. I'm going to lift you up to a height of what a pair of Bigfoot eyes would be, okay? That right there is up about 12 feet. So you're looking from the height of 12 feet. You're surveying the land. The world looks completely different when you're 12 feet tall. I mean, look at that. When you're 12 feet tall, you don't look normal. You're gonna hang that there to mark your way. That's what you do when you're 12 feet tall. Then you duck. You stand back up. And now, here you are again. Over there goes some trees across the trail. So, this is where we're at. Minneapolis, St. Paul. Looking at areas of interest for the Bigfoot. I promise I'm the only researcher in this Minneapolis location doing this. And that's the view of a Bigfoot. So, here we are. Today, I got my daughter to operate the FLIR for me. We'll see how that works out. Is the FLIR on? Keep talking. See, this is exactly, I mean, look at, we've got the lean, we're across from more leans and breaks. I mean, this is exactly, and this is right here where the break is for that. Did it start up again? Huh? I'm walking back now. No, it's. Is it on? We got stick hangs right there. This is my dual tree hang right there. Is it turned on? I've got all kinds of breaks. Can you see me at all? Is it turned on? Are you aiming it at the ground? You gotta be looking for me down here. Look at that. Here goes a tree that's pushed over, another lean. This is the double hang, I think. I think this is it right here. Can you see me? Do you see the red? No. Look with your eyes. Do you see me? Wave your arm. Wave your arm. Okay. Hold on. You see me now? No. You see me now? How about now, if I do this?
No, but it's going dark. I don't know what's going on. Can I see you?
Are you recording?
There's this one bright spot where you're at.
Hold on now. Do you see the mode? It says mode. Put it on recorder. Put it on the camcorder. Yeah, for taking video.
Video?
Yep.
Okay, it's recording. Oh, wait, just kidding. Now it is.
Do you see a little red dot going?
Yeah.
Do you see me waving my arm?
Well, I see your blog.
Okay, I see you too. Do you see me? Let's see. That's where I was. Stand up. Can you see me now still? Do you see me still?
Yeah.
Do you see me on this tree?
Yeah.
A little?
Yeah.
Can you see me?
Yeah, but you look how tiny.
Not big like that thing. And you can see me.
Yeah. You're like a little dot.
And now that I'm in the open, can you see me better?
Yeah, I see you now.
What about with the recorder?
Huh?
With the thermal?
What?
Do you see me with the thermal?
Yeah.
And you can see me like this?
Yeah. Well, not like that on the thermal, but I can see you. Like
Oh.
your like body or whatever is as defined as your picture is.
What about now? Do I have better heat signature now?
Yeah, but there's still a little dot. Like I can see your feet and everything, but there's dot. It's tiny.
Okay,
Does that make sense?
it does. Now when we take a look here in this area, my daughter just filmed me and I'm a little dot. Now here, you can kill it. Yeah, I'll be up there in a couple minutes.
Yeah,
So,
yours is like I can see your heat and everything, but like I can't make out their body. It looks like a little blob.
try this out once. On that FLIR, go to, there's one you can make it black and white,
Hold on.
where white is heat.
The gray or hold it.
Go to gray.
Guys, I see you.
Can you see me now better?
A little, yeah.
Do you see my arms moving? Are you recording?
I'm not, no.
Yeah.
Recording now.
And you're in gray?
Yeah, I'm in gray. Should I be? I'm recording now. Yeah, I'm in gray.
Hey, I'm gonna go back to where I was. You still see me?
I can still see you.
You see me on the tree?
I can't hear you. There's too much stuff going on.
Can you see me on the tree?
Yeah.
How do I look?
You look tiny.
But you're recording?
Yeah.
Okay. That's good. Go ahead and keep recording till I get up there. See if you see something. Cause to your right, can you hear me? To your right,
Yeah.
I hear something
Right now?
right now. So keep recording. I'm gonna come on up there. You might catch something.
Oh, I gotta find the heat. Okay, found it.
And it's to your right. But just stay in that area. You might see something. So, this is the area with all the leans. And we just recorded. I'm leaving, I'm coming up there. Huh? I'll be up there. So, we just recorded a size comparison. My daughter said, I'm tiny. So, what I captured that night was definitely not a raccoon. And it's definitely not a person. Because what I captured is big.
Should I be? I'm recording now. Yeah, I'm in gray. I can still see you. I can't hear you. There's too much stuff going on. Yeah. You look tiny. Yeah. You look little next to it.
How far away do you think I am? 20 feet? 30 feet?
No,
40 feet?
about 50. You can tell it's you and not a whatever thing.
There's my son recording me with the FLIR. and see how far away it is. So we know the FLIR gets good quality images. You know, there's people out there who like to say it doesn't. That's just bullshit. So out here they come. They serve a purpose now. Now they have purpose, comrades. See, I've always liked that one too. That cross. Now, I don't know if my mic picked it up, but maybe something was just thrown at me. Maybe. So remember, if you're down here, be kind enough to give me a picture. Be kind enough to give me audio. If you're down here. Thank you. I asked them. Everybody says they understand English, and you know what? I grew up hearing and understanding that they understand Ojibwe. So whether or not it's English now or Ojibwe, either way, these things are supposed to understand. So the way I set up my cams is that I put them both on airplane mode so they don't connect to anything, and they're both set to take pictures every 15 seconds. One has also got a sound detection recorder on there, where when something reaches the 70% mark, it records. And it will record some milliseconds beforehand. I forget, but it's pretty dope anyway. I don't know what time it is right now, but I set them to start recording at like 6:40 some. We're on our way out. And there's the David Pallades tent back there. All summer long. No action. Kitty corner from that, you got this tent back here that was tore up with an axe in its campsite. I haven't even put those up yet. That's what I was saying. I'm so far behind. That's why when I get something I like, I share it. Okay. Today we're back down at the dog park. My daughter and I had an interesting experience. We're coming down that hill, going slow, because there was an elderly woman in front of us, and I took her picture up there at the let's get this to come in right up there. I took Emma's picture right there,
and that would have been like 5 minutes,
and that was like 5 seconds, and I mean 30 seconds. It didn't take very long to take a picture. Well, when we looked back down, she was gone.
Like
completely gone. We don't know where she went.
Maybe we experienced a ghost?
Yes, might have experienced a ghost.
But that was really
Right now we're back here taking a look for the
Does that look weird?
taking a look for the tents that were back here before, and see, my image is pretty dark right now, so I'm going to lighten it up. there. Is what weird. Well, what are you looking at?
Like, why is there like this thing of like rock circles
that.
and then a stick in the middle? Doesn't that look
There's
weird?
a mound here with a stick
In the middle.
sticking out of the top of it, and it's been here all summer long, but not noticed until just now because there's so much forest here. Now there's a fire. You can see the smoke in the air back over here. Might actually be where one of the tents are.
Tell us a story about them guys.
Well, right now we're going to look for these tents that I had seen back in July when I first came down here, but then nobody was ever with them. And me and my oldest son, her older brother, came down here and found another tent with axe stuck in the tree right back here, I believe. So right now I'm just looking to see where that fire is. And I do believe the tent that was back here is now gone. I don't see it back here anymore. It might not be back far enough yet, but look at that. Those trees all meet in a point up there. Do you see it right there? It's
They're all put there too.
it's pretty neat. Let's see if talking right back there.
That's pretty how there's like the vines are twisting.
Yeah. So back down this way is where I caught
So
the image
I don't know if
of the beast,
see
the creature.
where we were coming down on this. But I came back from there, and my dad was taking a picture of me, and she was going down the stairs. There is one set of 5 or 6 minutes, and she was gone. Like, she wasn't just like, oh, she's going down the path. She was literally gone. Like, you could not see her anywhere. But that was a little
I'm pretty sure the tent was back over here. And because here's the this is the fallen trees, and there's the boulders. This is the right area. This is the right area for it. But it's not here. So it looks to be still over there. So we'll go over there. I said this is a very aggressive territorial markings. That's what this kind of wood damage generally means. Looks like it was taken down neatly. So this is where it was, where somebody spent the summer in Minneapolis. On the other side of them, somebody else who decided to stay the summer in a tent. They didn't stay as long though. Their tent was ripped up and smashed. I was watching Colorado Bigfoot. They have a lot of these logs placed. I mean, we've got them too. Don't need to be in Colorado to see this shit. Tells me that these species have a tradition. They have a way of doing things. This is not just instinctual. This is a way. And they definitely do it. So, we found one campsite gone. Already know the other campsite is gone. And we're coming up where I seen the creature. This is the area where I seen the creature. Once more when we go back here. We'll see. I'll show you the tree I caught him on. See, I was up over there looking down between two trees and I caught him. On that tree right there. So I'm looking down from up there. Now it was one of these two trees. It was either that tree right there or this tree right there. I am, because of the V in the tree, the one next to it, believing it's this one right here, because it climbed down and went that way and disappeared behind there for a second and popped out on the other side, getting bigger. So it was on this one, which is about the same size anyway, and I was up there. So let's take a look again today at this creature. Right there. Thing was on the tree like this, then it reached around and went down and went this way. When it went that way, I took off. So that's the creature story. We look around here, there's all kinds of instances of Sasquatch behavior. Tons of it. Number one is the placement of that. I've looked at it a dozen times. This will make 13. This was drug here. There's no plant. Wasn't planted there. It was drugged there and placed there. That's a tree. These are also drags, calling them tree drags. These trees were drugged here. So there's a lot of interesting things happening down here. I am with other researchers and enthusiasts who believe they live underground. There's more footprints back there along the path back there, and here's footprints that I'm following. These prints are massive. Honey, what size shoe do you wear?
9, 8.
9, 8 in a woman. Take your right foot, put it on the right side to the heel, to the heel, to the heel. Right. Okay. So that's my daughter's size 9 woman's shoe next to that print. And here's my right footprint. It's a size 10.5. Okay. See those? And the unknown footprint right there. But see, like I said, another thing that is missing here is the fact that there was water formed underneath this footprint. That means there was heat, and it melted, created ice underneath there. These footprints are huge. Emma, when you step in the footprint,
Dang, these are huge.
yeah, and they got a ridge in them. Do you feel that ridge?
Yeah. It's hard to step in them.
Yeah.
But these are really long sides. It would be like walking like this.
Hold on, wait. Do you smell something?
No, don't feel nothing. Oh, there's trash right there.
Yeah, okay. There's trash over there. And something was walking around here. Now, you got these steps. Down here, they come down here. Right in there, pimpin'. See it? Goes right into there. Then it comes out. We'll let you sleep, my man. You go up that way. Don't step on the tracks.
Right now?
Maybe. Don't step in the tracks. Try not to step in the tracks. Try not to. 'Cause I'm trying to film them. As the tracks come out. And they go to right here.
There's nothing sleeping in there. I can see it.
It's just, it goes down into the ground.
There's a hole that went down.
It goes down into the ground right there. I'm not going in it.
Can I?
No.
Can I go see?
But see,
It's killing me. I need to see.
this reaches out. Look at, okay, now here, when you go this way, you can see a left foot clearly. You can see
It's big.
the left foot, the toe. You can see the toes, where the toes would be on this left foot. And it goes right to this garbage right here.
Daddy!
My daughter and I just heard a scream.
And it didn't seem too far away.
And it seemed like it was right around here. So I'm looking with my eyes open.
And then
there's a hole right there.
we don't know what could climb out of it.
Yeah, we don't know what could be in there. But
For any second it could climb out.
this is what I want to show real quick before we head out of this area. Now, there's a step right here. What's crazy about these steps is that inside of the steps there are ridges. There's a bump.
And it's hard to walk in it.
And it's hard to walk in this footstep. So here we're going to step in this is a left footprint. You can clearly see it's a left foot, okay? Here's the back end of mine. See right there? And it will be right here. And I step. Now I'm fully stepped in, coming out. Do you see the difference in size?
It's a big difference.
I'm 5'10" and above 250 in weight. That thing, who knows how tall it is. But like I said, my daughter and I just heard a scream, so we're gonna back up. Watch your eyes. And get away from this location. Now I'm looking for foot tracks out of here, but I don't see any on this side of the snow. Do you see any, Em?
No. And
Those foot tracks
all the way down to there.
just go into the hole. And my daughter is looking over here. Watch out, Em. I don't want you going first. And then these foot tracks come up and around. And see, I know that this gives way over here, so I'm not trying to go over there, because during the summertime when you walk over here, it's real shaky. But it looks like these tracks trudge through this way. Now this way I know we can get to. Come on, Em. So you come this way, right here, and through here. The heel break is something I'm still not getting over now. See, as you go here,
You can kind of see the toes too.
it has a straight line walk. So, whoa, fuck, I almost fell on my face. Oh shit, it's all icy inside their steps. It's all super icy in their footprints. You think of the heat. Look at that. Think of the heat they have to generate in order to melt the snow. I mean, This is big. Come on, Em. Ooh, damn. That's my urban hoot. I'm not gonna scream around like you hear folks do. I'm glad I came back here. I wasn't going to, but I told my wife I wanted to come down. Been a long time. Now I'm walking in some straight line footprints that are off the path. I mean, look at that. It is insane, guys. The size of this is insane. Here's our toes. We got toes. We finally found toes. Toes that are easily recognizable as toes. Toes right there. Can easily see them. And they're straight line. They're straight line walking. Straight line walking. Straight line walking right alongside an aggressive marking area. Like I said, Canadians say this is aggressive markings. We got an X right in front of us. My daughter's seen it. And this is, like I said before, right next to $1 million homes. These creatures live right with humans. And they don't want to be found. So they're not found.
We're about to find them.
But I'm walking in footsteps. And I know enough about these things to know that we can follow footsteps for miles and still never find them because people have. I know they're down here. Where? I don't know. Maybe in the hole back there. Everybody says they live underground. I'm with that. Here you can see an arch on that. You can see the foot completely in this one. You can see the right foot. This is a right foot. You can see it. I'm going to take a picture.
Being watched. All of us have the ability to sense when we're being watched. Some of us have stronger senses than others. The areas I investigate will all give you the same feeling of being watched. This area has the sensation of being watched even in the dead of winter, when you can see everything.